Hey guys, it's Britt. Tonight I'm here to go over the items that I decluttered from my makeup collection, some skincare stuff too. So if you're interested in seeing what I'm getting rid of, please keep watching. Alright guys, so before we get into it, I have nothing on my lips and I've been using this Treat Beauty CBD treatment lip balm. So I'm just going to throw this on. This is a minty lip balm, but what it reminds me of is not so much a peppermint, but you know those, it actually is here on the package. It's like those little spearmint candies. I remember my grandma, not the one I always talked about, but my other grandma that lived down south, she would always have those in a candy dish. So it definitely is just something else that reminds me of my childhood. So I'm going to do my best to not blabber on about every product for too long, or else this video is going to be 3 hours long because we have a lot to get through. I have one bag of stuff that I'm going to take to the shelter, so I'm going to show you guys kind of what's in that bag. Those are all brand new items or samples of stuff that's obviously not used. And then the other bag is just going into recycling slash trash because it is either expired or heavily used and I'm not donating it. So I have two bags. Let's get started. So the bag that I have closer to me is the one that I'm taking to the shelter. So I'm not going to show you guys every single little sample because there are a lot of samples in here, but I'll show you guys kind of what I like to donate and it might give you guys some ideas. If you guys have a homeless shelter in your area, I would suggest if you guys get samples of stuff. I know I get samples all the time with online orders or when I go to like Blue Mercury, you know, they'll give me some 3 or 4 little samples of stuff. I just throw it right in this bag and collect it for the next time that I go to the shelter. So the first thing that I have here is, and I need to check and make sure that they will accept this. So this is kind of like a 50-50 because in fact, because if these have alcohol in them, I don't know if the shelter will take them. It does have alcohol denaturate in it. So these might be a 50-50. If they won't take them, then, you know, that's fine too. But these are fragrance mists from Bath & Body Works, and this is the scent Moonstone. Don't ask why, but I have 6 bottles here, and all 6 are going to the shelter. By the way, I do typically go to a shelter in my area that is co-ed, so they help men and women. This time I am going to look for a women's shelter because these are all beauty related items and I realize that men and the women can use all of this stuff. I do think that it would be nice just for this time to take it to a shelter that is helping women get out of bad situations. So I will do more homework and decide where it's going to go. And then I also have this sea salt and bergamot body lotion. It's nice, it has a pump. And then I also threw in some of my favorite hand sanitizers. I have so many of these, it is sort of embarrassing, so I grabbed a few of those to toss in here. And then I bought these, this is so dumb, I bought these Patrick Star Hot and Heavy MAC powders, but it looks like this. It's just like a golden, it's intended to be used all over. I can't use it all over my face because it's just too shimmery, but those are all brand new, so those will go. And then I also have this Bare Minerals. This is actually a really nice highlighter. I don't know if it's made anymore, but if you ever come across it at like Marshall's or TJ Maxx, you can, you know, grab it if you want it. It's the Invisible Glow powder in the shade Medium. So it looks like this. And all of these items are just brand new. I just need them out of my collection. Okay, and then I have some lip glosses here. This is the Flower Beauty Chill Out Lip Glaze in the shade Peace Out. So there's one of those. And then I also have these LA Girl glosses, the holographic lip toppers, 2 of those. Then I have some mascaras. So I have some of the Monster Big mascaras, the Essence Volume Stylus. I used to like this, I don't really care for it anymore. and then also a Rimmel Extra Super Lash. And I'm also going to donate one of my Tree Beauty Root Beer Shimmering Lip Balms that I have. And I also have a Milk Makeup Kush Lip Balm in the shade Nug. This is like the golden bronze shade. So I want to talk to you guys about these because I was so excited to try this. This is the Glossier Lid Star, and this one is unopened. The one that I'm getting rid of is used. I did not like it. It had no pigment. It was very greasy. This is the shade Herb, and then I also got the shade in Branch, which is bronze. Super excited, but super let down by those. So if you've had them on your radar, I would skip them. There's many other cream eyeshadows that I would recommend over those. And then let's see. So these are like all the samples that I'm talking about. Like there's Drunk Elephant Glycolic Serum, there's cleansers, there's sleeping mask, eye cream, all this stuff. Look, here's Laneige Perfect Eye Cream, 4 of them. So that's the kind of stuff that I like to collect. And then I have a Bath & Body Works hand sanitizer in here. I have these Almay Liquid Lash Extenders Mascara. I like these, but they're discontinued. So if I'm using it, I don't want to tell you guys, hey, this is what I'm using, but it's discontinued. So let someone else enjoy those. And then I have a mini NARS Laguna bronzer. This is the Revlon. This is kind of like a tinted lip balm in the shade Sparkling Quartz. That's really pretty. This is a Halaka eyeshadow, a couple lip glosses from Makeup Revolution. There are a few Bare Minerals under eye brighteners. These are the Well Rested brighteners. I have 3 of these. You know, all this kind of stuff. If, you know, one of the women that's staying in the shelter, if she is, you know, one of the requirements at a lot of these places is that you're actively looking for work. And if using a few of these products, I always say, if, you know, if one of them gets the bronzer and this Milk Makeup lip balm, like that would make someone's day, and it will make them feel a little bit more put together and more presentable, help their confidence. Therefore, they will have a better interview and hopefully get the job. That's always the idea here. I have a couple La Mer moisturizing creams. These are tiny, but again, you know, someone could at least get like 2 or 3 uses out of them. And then I threw in, these are my favorite, the O'Keeffe's lip balms. I had some that were not opened, and also an Honest Beauty lip balm. This is in the shade White Nectarine. It is clear, but it has a little bit of like pink reflect in it. I have a couple lip pencils, the Gen Nude lip pencil in Freestyle from Bare Minerals. This is too light for me. Same with the Nude Truffle from NYX. My favorite lip liner from NYX is Toast. Nude Truffle is a little too ashy and a little too light. I have 2 of those NYX lip pencils. And then just a bunch of other samples. Here's a M61 Power Glow Moisturizer, Clinique Moisture Surge Eye Cream, just a bunch of different stuff. Here's an SK2 toner. Then I also have the O'Keeffe's Lip Repair in a tube as well. So that's a good idea of what I'm giving to them. There's some more samples in here of stuff, but you know, just random stuff. This is a Hydra Skin from Darphin. I got it from Blue Mercury. So all of this stuff will go. I'll just have to double check with wherever I'm going about those fragrance mists, because like I said, because they have alcohol in them, I know a lot of places like you can't donate mouthwash if it has alcohol in it. It has to be alcohol free. So I I just want to double check before I give them something that they can't use. Okay, now this bag has a lot of junk. These are not all necessarily products that I don't like. A lot of them were just heavily used and I ended up opening a new one. Therefore, I'm getting rid of, I just wanted to kind of like clear out the junk and not hold on to so much stuff. So the first thing I have here is the Soap & Glory Original Pink Body Spray. That's almost gone. This Jason Wu, the Bush Brow Soap. I'm just not a soap brow kind of person. I've tried multiple times with these kinds of products and it's always a mess and I always regret trying it. I just like a brow gel. Here's that Glossier Lid Star in Branch. I was so let down by that. This is a Hada Labo Premium Essence. It's almost gone, but I've had it open for far too long. So I opened up a new one. This is one thing. These brushes are in this bag, but I'm actually going to ask the shelter. I've never donated brushes, but if I clean these brushes, I want to know if they will take them. So they are in this bag, but I should actually put them aside so they don't get thrown away. Those are just a bunch of random brushes that I don't use. I am getting rid of my Tatcha the Silk Canvas. This just isn't for me. I thought that I liked it for a while, but honestly, when you compare it to things like Benefit Professional or Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For Mattifying Primer, those work so much better at filling the pores on the sides of my nose, so I don't need to hold on to the Tatcha one. And on top of it, it is expired. If not, it's going to be expired within the next month. And then I'm also getting rid of these Fenty lipsticks. I have more than one shade. They'll pop up soon, but this is the shade in Quartz Candy. I really thought that I loved these when they first came out last year. They're just not for me. It's just like the texture is very like jelly and gooey, and I'm just not a fan. I do actually have one that's unopened because stupid me bought two. I might end up putting that in the bag to donate. Then I'm getting rid of this Essie nail polish. I'm done with glitter nail polishes. It's so hard to get the glitter off and it just turned into a mess. Getting rid of my Pat McGrath Lip Fetish Lip Balm in Gold Astral only because it is down to a little nub. So I opened a new one. That's my holy grail. I love it. Getting rid of the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado because it is expired and just about gone. I will repurchase this, not right now, but very soon. It is a very nice eye cream, especially in the winter. It's highly emollient, highly moisturizing, and feels really, really good under the eyes. I would use it year round, but especially in the winter, it feels really good. And then I also used up my Jouer Essential Lip Balm in Champagne Kiss. I've talked about this so much. Such a pretty lip balm. It has these pink reflex. If you guys want a shimmery lip balm type thing, try this or treat yourself and get one of the Pat McGrath ones. Love it. I'm also getting rid of the Fenty Cheeks Out Cream Blush in Fenty Glow. This was a limited edition shade that came in a duo during the holidays. I kept the Diamond Bomb in Fenty Glow. I really hope they come out with a full size and make that permanent. It's so pretty, but I'm just not a cream blush person. I need to accept that. Same as not being a soap brow person. It's all good. I need to accept it. And then I'm getting rid of Good Molecules Ultra Hydrating Facial Oil. This was a little too heavy for my skin type. I prefer the Trilogy Rosehip Oil instead. I think that it plays a little bit better with my skin. That was just too heavy in there for a while. I was using it as a cuticle oil, but I don't need a whole product just to rub on my cuticles. Let's be honest. This Maybelline The Lifter Gloss in Opal. This is a CVS exclusive shade. I did recently see it in Ulta, so maybe CVS had it for the first year and then it's going to be in all stores. This is my favorite shade out of all the ones that they have. It is this pink shimmery, really pretty color. I love it. I do have a few, so This one I'm getting rid of and moving on. So I'm getting rid of a handful of my Treat lip balms because some of them are expired. So I'm getting rid of pumpkin spice. I do like that one, but it is expired. I'm also getting rid of the cream soda. Pomegranate, I just didn't really care for the pomegranate shade. The magical mystery I'm getting rid of. It's too fair on my skin tone. My rainbow sherbet is almost gone, so it's time to get rid of it. The chocolate mint is amazing, but it's expired. And then the Better Than Sex cake, I just don't care for it that much. Okay, I'm getting rid of a handful of nail polishes. I'm getting rid of the Laura Geller Baked Body Frosting in Hawaiian Glow. I ended up opening a new one because that one is very low. So I figured just get rid of it and move on. The Kevyn Aucoin Neo Highlighter in Sahara, I'm getting rid of because I've had it for far too long and stupid me bought two. So I opened up the new one and I'm going to get rid of the old one. Oh, I'm also getting rid of this MAC. This is a 15 pan palette. Looks like this. I'm getting rid of the whole thing because these are all shades that I no longer use and I'm just kind of over hoarding makeup. And Pat McGrath Nude Astral Lip Fetish Lip Balm is also down to a little nub, so I opened up a new one. Again, I love those. I'm only getting rid of them because they're almost gone and it's time to get rid of them. So this Maybelline The Lifter Gloss in the shade Pearl, I like it, but I don't love it and I just don't need it in my collection. I'm also getting rid of the Milani Fruit Fetish Lip Balm in Strawberry Lemonade. You know, I bought a few of these. They're not anything outstanding, so I don't need to hold on to them. And the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Bake Powder in Highlight 01 looks like this. I do like this, but I like my Hourglass powders much more, so there's no need to hold on to that. Oh, I'm getting rid of this Surratt Lip Luster in Faux Pas. It has little green reflex. These lip lusters, I don't know if they're all like that, but this one is extremely sticky and very uncomfortable to wear. The one lip fetish lip balm that I cannot stand is Amethyst Astral, and it sucks because the packaging is so pretty, but I'm just not into the purple blue kind of ultraviolet reflex that it has in it. It's not cute. I'm also getting rid of the Lunaster Lift Each Other Up Tinted Lip Balm. You know, I bought this not long ago and I'm just not super impressed by it. I usually love Lunaster products, but that one was underwhelming. Here's another Milani lip balm in Pineapple Papaya. I'm also getting rid of. Oh, I found the other two Fenty lipsticks. So Makeout Break and Glazed. I'm also getting rid of these two. I'm just not a fan of the texture of those products at all. The Clarins Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector in number 6. This is expired. This is a new product for me, but I'm going to get rid of it. The Juvia's Place lip gloss in It's Electric. It has these like gold glitters, but the gloss itself is so thick and sticky. I just don't like wearing it. I used it a couple times. I wish I didn't even use it because I would be able to donate it to the shelter, but it is what it is. It's part of trying makeup. And then the rest of the stuff in here is just like random little lip balms and stuff. Okay, there's really nothing else noteworthy, but the last thing that I'll talk about is my By Terry Baume de Rose. This one's expired. I did open my new one, so I'm getting rid of this one. This is a really good lip balm. If you guys have used it, I'm sure you'll know. It has a hefty price tag, but it has a cult following for a reason. It does have a rose fragrance, so if you hate the smell of roses, you'll hate that. But I really like it. It's not better than the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in my personal opinion, but it is really luxe, really enjoyable, and I've used it for a really long time. All right, you guys, so that is it. I feel really good about the amount of stuff that I got rid of, and I'm ready to take it to recycling, to the shelter. I am going to double check on those brushes. there are a lot of brushes here. You know, that's a fair amount. And there was a few more that I didn't even grab. It would be really nice if I could wash them really well and they could be donated, because they are actually still in really great shape. I just don't use them. So they were literally sitting under my sink, not being used. So fingers crossed, we'll be able to wash them and they will still take them, but we'll see. So either way, you know, if they don't, then they don't, but at least I can say that I tried. Anyway, so yeah, I'm ready to declutter all this mess. And, you know, I think a common misconception, I see this a lot with the mommy vloggers who do decluttering all the time. A lot of times it seems like they declutter only to make room for more stuff, because they are consistently just shopping so much and bringing so much into their house. The idea of decluttering is to not replace it with new stuff. It's to not feel clutter. If you are getting rid of old stuff just to buy new stuff all of the time, and it's in these, you know, mass volumes of items, then there's really, you didn't really declutter. You're just making space for new stuff. So that being said, with me getting rid of all of this stuff, I am not going to, you know, run out and buy a bunch of new nail polishes and buy a bunch of new lip products, because I have this stuff that I really like and I want that to be in my collection. But I want to declutter so that I can feel like I can breathe and things are more organized. But either way, that's just a side note. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.